Hi everybody, bonjour tout le monde, this is Capital JB Comics, I'm JB and welcome to the video that talks about how your 2018 comic books are doing on the secondary market. In today's video, we'll take a look back at August 2018, see what came out back then, how they did back then versus how they're doing in today's market in December 2018. Keep in mind that I will not be showing each and every book that came out back in August 2018, but mostly the books that were doing well on the secondary market. Before we jump into the comic books, I would like to take a second and point out two things. First, many of you have asked me what my eBay name is, and I would like to point out that the info is at the end of each and every video. But if you're not staying till the end, this is my information. And the second thing I would like to point out is that in the last video, I added an Easter egg in the description part of the video. I added a simple mathematical question just to test out if people actually read those description parts of the YouTube videos. And for the first two people to answer that question correctly, got 2 free comics from me. And the winners are Jason P. and Pope Cerebus. Jason P. and Pope, please email me at capitaljbcomics@gmail.com so you can tell me your address so I can ship those books to you. Keep in mind to always read the description. You never know what you might find hidden between the lines. So without further delay, let's just jump into the comic books. I'll see you guys soon. Star Wars The Last Jedi adaptation number 5. This is the 125 Lopez variant. This was not the best cover of the bunch, but back in August, this was selling for around $30 to $50. Fast forward to today's date, this is selling between $20 to $30. The second book is Cosmic Ghost Rider number 2. This is the 125, the Pheno variant. This back in August was selling between $20 to $30. Fast forward to today's date, this is selling between $15 to $30. So the prices are a bit all over the place. Cosmic Ghost Rider also came out with 4 different covers. This is cover A, cover B, cover C. Next up is Riptide number 1. I remember having this book in my hand and just putting it back and just getting back home and seeing this book selling for around like $20 to $30 on the secondary market. Fast forward to today's date, this is still a $20 book. Aquaman number 39. This is cover B by Joshua Middleton. Back in August, this was selling for around $10 to $15. Fast forward to today's date, this is selling between $5 to $10. I remember when this book first came out, people were hoping this book was gonna sell really well. It did for a bit. I remember me not liking how he did her legs. They were not muscular enough for my taste. Infinity Wars number 2. This is the Unmasked Gamora secret variant. It is always fun finding those before the comic book shops do and start putting a higher price on them. This is the Gamora Unmasked variant, and this is the normal cover of Gamora Mask variant. Back in August, this was selling for $20. In today's market, this is still a $10 to $20 book. The Rejected number 1. This is cover A. When this book came out, this was impossible to find. This back in August was selling between $30 to $50. In today's market, this is still selling between $40 to $50. Street Fighter Summer Sports Special number 1, Chun-Li Nicki Minaj album cover. I don't know what the ratio of this book is, but I couldn't find it at any of my LCSs. When this book came out, it was a ghost, but for some reason, FocusAttack.com had plenty of this book. So always check Focus Attack first before you buy something on the secondary market when it's Street Fighter related. When this book came out, this was a $20 book. In today's market, this is a $40 book. I am planning to get this book slapped. I think it's just a fantastic cover. Batman King of Fears #1. When this book came out, this was a $10 to $12 book. In today's market, this can be found for around $5 to $10. West Coast Avengers #1. This is a Terry Dodson cover. When this book came out, this was selling for around $45 to $55. This book was packed with first appearances. I don't think most of them are gonna pan out, but it was still a fun read. In today's market, this is a $40 book. West Coast Avengers #1. This is cover A. West Coast Avengers #1. This is cover B. You might also want to keep an eye on this cover. This is the 1 in 10 cover. I think this the artist is some kind of model or something like that. You might want to check this out or Google it and find out more information about this cover. So if you can find this cover cheap, you might want to get it just to hold on to it just in case. Edge of Spider-Geddon #2. This is cover A. This was selling for around $10 back in August. Edge of Spider-Geddon #2. This is cover B. This back in August was selling for $20. In today's market, both covers can be found for $10, so they are still holding the prices pretty well. I hope everyone have seen all the Amazing Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse trailers. If you have not, I suggest you go take a look. They look fantastic, and reviews have started to come online and everybody is raving about it. So I am very excited for that movie and very excited to see what it does to Miles Morales and Spider-Gwen books. Spider-Gwen books were already crazy expensive, so I don't know if there's going to be a new plateau for Edge of Spider-Verse #2, the 125 land variant, and also Ultimate Fallout #4. I think both of those books are going to get a huge bump in price. So if you don't have a copy yet, I don't think this is the best time for you to be hunting down a copy. I think the train might have left on that book, so maybe in the future it might cool down a bit once the hype has died down a bit, but for now I think the prices are pretty high. Last book is Venom Host #1. This is the 125 Reese variant. Back in August, this was selling for around $50. In today's market, you can find this book for around $20 to $30. I donated mine for the Kidney Foundation. If you remember, it was one of my packages. Now for the books I like the best for August 2018. Street Fighter Summer Sports Special Chang-Li Nicki Minaj album cover. But I also love the Batman Kings of Fear #1 cover. And the cover I did not like is Cosmic Ghost Rider #2. This is the 1 in 25 variant. There you have it, guys. These are the books that came out back in August 2018 and that were doing well on the secondary market. Let me know which books did you guys get, which books did you guys miss out on, which books that you are surprised that raised in value, and which books that you are surprised that dipped in value. If you haven't done so yet, please like, comment, share this video, subscribe to this channel. This is Capital JB Comics, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.